Ready?
Yep. Okay. Hi everyone. I know everyone's tired, but just for a moment, just imagine yourself. It's 2 a.m. You're walking back from College Park establishments on Route 1. How are you feeling? Do you feel maybe a little unsafe? Maybe a little worried that you'll fall victim to a crime? Well, as a criminology major here at the University of Maryland, I always relate the crime alerts that I get in my inbox every week to some things that I learn in my classes. So today I'm going to share some of that information that I learned in my classes. We're going to go through some background information on crime, clear up some common misconceptions that people think about crime, and explain some factors that affect crime. Okay. So what exactly is crime? Well, according to dictionary.com, crime is any offense, serious wrongdoing, or sin. In my criminology classes, we pretty much just refer to it as anything that breaks the law. But there are different ways to categorize crime. And according to Joel Samaha, who wrote the book Criminal Law, there are two main ways, and that's by penalty. And this can be, there's two for penalties. There's felonies and misdemeanors. Felonies are for serious crimes, things that you would go to jail for over a year. And misdemeanors are for things that they're not that serious, maybe shoplifting, something you go for a couple months. And there's also one more way to categorize crimes, and that's mala in se or mala prohibita. Mala in se is something that's inherently bad in itself, like murder. You know deep down that's wrong. Mala prohibita is just something that is a crime because it's permitted. It's not allowed by law. So something like speeding, that's not really that bad, so that would be considered mala prohibita. Okay, so some factors that affect crime. The main factor that affects crime is gender. Across every single demographic you could think of, males commit more crimes than females. So you may be a little shocked to hear that. But even in every country, in every statistic you could ever think of, males always commit more crimes. And also another factor that affects crime is age. And for property crimes, the peak age is age 16, and then after that point, the crime rates go down for property. I mean, the age for the crime rates go down. And for violent crime, things like murder, the peak age for that is age 18. And what I mentioned here, the aging out process, that's that the older you get, other things come into your life, like maybe you get a serious job, maybe you get married, and that's how juvenile delinquents get weeded out and they don't turn into adults. One of the common misconceptions is that juvenile delinquents will automatically turn into adult criminals, and that is not true whatsoever. Okay, so look at these pictures right here. There's a little kid, a Caucasian female, probably about 70 years old, a young Caucasian male, an African American female, probably about 60 years old, young female, probably about our age, and African American male, about 20 years old. So just take a minute to look at this. Just raise your hands. Who do you think the African American female would be the most victimized? Anyone? How about the female, about our age? African American male? Young adult? The grandma? Anyone? What about the little kid? Okay, well about 5 people raised their hand, but so it's pretty mixed. Most people would think that the grandma or the little kid would be the most victimized, and that's a common misconception. It actually is an African American male between the ages of 20 and 24. So here's just some graphs that I got from the National Crime Victimization Survey. This is given out every few years. It's a random survey. It's given by the Bureau of Statistics, so it is a very reputable source. And you can just look how across race, white people, there are less crime than African American people. And you can also see how through the years, crime does decrease, and that's a common misconception too. People think that over the years, crime is increasing, but that's actually false. So, like I said before, everyone always thinks that crime will increase as years go on, and it hit its peak about 1990 with the crack epidemic. That was a huge rise in violence, and ever since then it's been steadily decreasing with the increase of police and other policies that have been implemented. And it's just started to rise back up, but everyone thinks that's just a fluke. So here's by gender. You can see males especially look at 1973, there's probably about 30 to 60%. That's a huge difference in how many crimes are being committed against males. And even in about 2005, there's still a pretty big difference. Okay, and here's the ages that I talked about before. You can see that right now, there used to be a huge difference in the ages, but really right now, they're all kind of coming together. It's becoming less of a discrepancy. Okay, so in conclusion, I hope you learned a little bit about the classifications of crime. I hope you learned about some of the factors that affected crime, like gender and age, and I hope I cleared up some misconceptions about crime. So those are my sources, and I just want to thank you guys for listening. If anyone has any questions, my email address is right up there. Thank you.
Great.